I'm Todd from the Whiskey Sippers, and I'm back with Paul, that bourbon guy.
Hey guys.
And today we are going to be reviewing Heaven Hill 19 year.
After this.
All right, we're back. Thanks for joining us. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and you can check us out on the web at www.thewhiskeysippers.com. That's our bottle shop. We have a barrel pickup for sale right now, plus other bottles. So
that's a great bottle. You want to get some.
Yeah, barrel pick's great. All right, so today we have Heaven Hill 19 year, which was this year's release, and it is a wheated whiskey this year.
Every year is something different.
Right.
I mean, last year was an 18-year regular bourbon.
Right.
The year before was a 20-year corn whiskey. So basically it was a 20-year aged mellow corn.
Right, and this one's a 19-year aged Bernheim.
Basically. So they say it's a Bernheim. The thing is, they don't give us the mash bill on this 19-year.
Okay.
It's just, there are rumors.
I would assume a wheated whiskey is going to be their Bernheim.
Actually, no, I actually do believe on the bottle there is a mash bill on this. So if we wanted to take a look at that, it will give us the mash bill. It'll be easier to pull this out. So it's 51% wheat, 37% corn, 12% malted barley.
So 51% wheat, 37% corn.
So I did a fresh crack with you on this one when you
on our live stream.
Your 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
So that was fun.
So I haven't had it since then. We'll see if it's opened up some.
The bottle's definitely had a chance to open up. As you can see, we've gone through quite a bit.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's got a nice color for a wheated whiskey. That's a nice color on there.
Really nice.
All right, we can check this out.
Nose.
Oh, it's got a nice nose.
Kind of a licorice sensation to the whole thing, or at least a dark fruit.
I'm getting more of a fruit than
Well, it's
licorice.
a dark. Well, licorice has that cherry notes to everything, so it tends to bring me towards a dark fruit.
When I think of licorice, I think of anise.
Oh, okay. Well, totally different. Totally different.
Yeah, this has got a fruit on it, kind of like maybe a little bit of a plum. But it's also very sweet. It's a little bit of like caramel in there.
Yeah, it's in there.
It's actually a very pleasant nose. Now, how much was this? I know you got this at the distillery.
So yeah, this one is at the distillery. I believe it was about $3.25.
$3.25
is what they're offering.
So that would be MSRP. It's from the distillery.
I got it at the distillery. So you told me to go out there. I would happen to be there for leading up for some vacation time.
Yep.
So at Heaven Hill, if you go to their distillery at the visitor center, they do special drops on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Now it is just Tuesdays and Saturdays. They remove Thursdays.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
right.
Well, I happened to be there on a Tuesday and decided to wake up and get there by 5.
Yeah, I told you need to be there about 4:30 around that time.
I got there by 5, so I was the 11th in line. Sat down with some great friends, made some new friends. People from Michigan, people from Wisconsin, just having a great old conversation. Not many people were in line that day. It was kind of weird. It was kind of fun. Just chit-chatting. Others, their like significant others, went out and got some breakfast for us. It was a good old time.
Yeah, it sounds like this is at McDonald's right down the road.
Yeah.
So that's opening up to a more caramel. You're getting a lot more caramel.
Now I'm getting more caramel.
Caramel, fruity, almost a little bit of berry. Starting to open up nicely.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Try. So it's got a nice finish to it.
It's a longer finish than I expected.
Yeah, it is. It's got a nice lingering finish.
Because it's only 100 proof.
You get some oak. I get that oak on the finish, like the age comes through on the finish.
Where the age comes through is that tannin.
There's not much on the front of the palate. Front of the palate's.
Front's just going to give me sweet or anything, but no specific note.
It's a little, it's a little lacking. There's not really much there.
Towards mid palate is where I'm picking up some of the berry notes.
Yeah, in the mid palate, there's that kind of a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of char, and then it's just like an oaky finish.
Yeah, yeah. Great expression though.
It's not bad. I mean, it's certainly not bad. It's nice. It's a nice sip. I don't know, $325 nice. When I look at some of the like Jack 14, it runs 150, and
True.
Russell 15 runs 250.
Oh, the one thing,
MSRP anyway.
One worth considering, and I've seen this on some other videos, and we actually sampled that during your anniversary, and that is the Star Hill Farms.
Yeah, the Maker's Mark, new Maker's Mark release.
Yeah, it's their single malt, but it's not under the Maker's Mark name. It's under the Star Hill Farms name. At $150, I think, or maybe under, less than that. It's actually a very equivalent note and experience to this.
So, we were talking about Bernheim. I actually happen to have a Bernheim barrel proof here.
All right, let's see how that
It's
compares.
been open for a bit, so it would have time to breathe. So it might be the same mash bill. Let's see.
What do you got here? So
51% corn, 51% wheat,
Mash.
37% corn,
Mash.
12% barley.
well, we got the same formula.
So it is Bernheim.
It
It's the
is
same mash bill as Bernheim.
confirmed.
So let's give it a little try against a Bernheim, and this is Bernheim B923 at 120.4 proof.
All right.
And the proof on the Heaven Hill 19 was
The 100 proof.
100 proof. Okay, so we got much higher proof on the
Yeah,
Bernheim.
so we jump up 20 points. 20.4. So this
Yep.
is 120.4. Only thing we should be experiencing essentially is more proof and less oakiness because of the age difference.
Well, on the nose, I can tell you the Heaven Hill 19 is much sweeter than the Bernheim on the nose.
Oh,
Bernheim-
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the Bernheim has a little bit of like a stringency on that nose, and the ethanol
Well,
it's hard.
I expect that with the proof.
Yeah, but sometimes you get something that's still high proof.
That
it's not
doesn't
so
feel like
ethanol forward.
Right, but it's heavily ethanol in there.
Yeah, it's heavy ethanol in the Bernheim.
And there is no fruit on the nose on that.
None at all.
This is nothing but fruit.
Yeah. I mean, the nose is completely distinct. I would not match them as the same mash bill.
Coloring zone. Well, I can say the Heaven
Yours
is
is
slightly
darker. 19 is darker.
Slightly darker.
Yeah, it's darker. All right.
Okay.
Give that Bernheim a try.
Yep.
Yeah, the Heaven Hill 19 is much, much better.
Much better. I mean, the proofing on this is kind of punching it a little over.
It gives a nice kind of mouthfeel because of the
Mhm.
proof, but
Mhm.
it's astringent on the front,
Yeah.
and it's lacking any kind of like fruitiness that you got out of the 19.
Yeah.
There's like, and this
There's more-
this has been open for like 4 or 5 months. So
Sure.
it's not like it's a fresh crack.
Yeah. There's more complexity. Obviously.
Yeah, a
more
lot more complexity than 19.
in the 19, which is amazing. It's pretty good. But yeah, like I say, for comparisons, in case this is out of anyone's reach, because I'm
Right.
hearing secondary is probably going up towards $400 to $500. I don't go. It's not worth
spend
it.
I honestly, I don't think I'd spend $325 on it.
Well, the other one I didn't.
Okay, there you go. You went on a duck race.
It was
yeah.
a duck racing. So I would say for those of you, if you can get your hands on one of those Star Hill Farms single malts,
It's superior to the
I would say it's
Or-
very
for the price. It's
for
a better buy.
a better buy for the price. I would agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, this is good. I would definitely sip this. Somebody pours it for me. I
Mhm.
like it.
Yeah.
I just don't 325 like it or
Mhm.
more.
Mhm.
And the Bernheim, I know that was like I think 65, 70, whatever the MSRP was on that one. It's not. I mean, that's $60, $75 bottle.
That's okay for the.
It's got good proof.
It's at its
Good
proof.
mouthfeel on
Yeah.
it.
But I'm not really getting money.
It's not. There's not any complexity to it. at
No,
all.
it's a one note wonder.
Yeah, it's a little bit of char and just a little bit of sweetness, and that's about it. I mean, there's really nothing to call out in the Bernheim.
Yeah, a little vanilla. Not much else.
But the Heaven Hill 19, there you go.
Yeah.
It's got some nice notes to it. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it. It's just a little expensive in my book.
No, I agree. The price is a little. It's out there. Definitely don't go after any secondary values pricing for this. It's not worth that hunt.
Yeah. All right, guys. There you go. Thanks for joining us. And remember, until next time, the best bourbon or whiskey.
It's the one you like the most.
We'll see you.